Hi there, I'm Sean and I'm here today to teach you how to make an image map in Photoshop so you can put it on your website. It's fairly easy and it's also very cool because you can have an image and have two parts in it that go to separate websites instead of just having one. It takes no coding, you just have to copy and paste. That's the best part. Now go to your Start menu, go to All Programs and scroll down to see Photoshop. Adobe Design Premium CS3. Click on that. You'll see Adobe Photoshop CS3 inside here. Click on that too. And wait till it opens. Be one moment here. Now go to File, Open, and choose a picture. I know there's a bunch in the Student Public folder, so I'm just going to go there and go down to, say, the Student Public folder. That's where a lot of pictures are. Now let's go into Miss Sager's folder, Images, Graphics, Photos. I'm going to pick one from Games. Let's say Brutal Guitar Hero Dude. Or just Brutal Guitar Dude, whatever. Now double click on that to maximize it. Hold down the Alt key and scroll forward. Now I want to teach you some Photoshop skills as well as making an image map so you'll be better equipped to do more of this in the future. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make a navbar type thing above his head. But I want to unlock his image first. So go over here and double click on this and press OK. Now let's make a new layer. Down by the bottom right hand corner you'll see this tiny little trash can. To the left of that there's a button which will make a new layer. Hover over, it'll say Create New Layer. Click on that. Now what I want to do, since now the layer is selected, is go up here and you'll see there's a box-like thing that has dots. That's kind of a dotted line. This is called the Rectangular Marquee tool. Make sure that's selected and we're going to drag a box around this guy. Now sometimes you won't see that because sometimes other ones will be selected. By doing that you could just right click it and explore the options. Okay, now we're going to fill that in. Right here there's a kind of gradient looking thing. Now I need to right click that and go to the Paint Bucket tool. It's right above something that looks like a raindrop. I want to give this guy a black back. Actually, let's give him a gray background as a navbar. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give him a gray background. So double click or single click on that over there and then select like the color gray. Now I'm going to fill this in. Alright, and right now, okay, now let's start making the buttons. So to deselect your selection right here, press Control D or do select deselect. Now let's make some buttons. Let's make some white buttons. So there's a slanted arrow right here, double-sided arrow. I want you to click on that to select white. Now go up to your marquee tool again, rectangular marquee. Let's make, actually first of all, let's make a new layer. Okay, so we're going to go down to New Layer. Let's double click on that layer, name it Button. Oh, that was totally wrong. Button. Okay, now we're going to select another area and we're going to fill it in as white. So I'm going to go up to my Paint Bucket tool again right here and fill that in as white. I'm going to deselect that. Okay, now let's I want to duplicate this layer so I don't have to do it all across like that. So I'm going to click on the top layer, hold it, and drag it down to the new layer. And I want to do that, let's say 1, 2, 3. I'll do it 4 times. Well, 3 times to get 4 buttons. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to move this over. So let's go back to your second button that you made, just button copy, and I want you to drag that like this. And then click on that one, do the same thing until you have all of them across, like that. Let's make it more centered, so I'm going to adjust some of these really quick. Make it more like kind of centered and stuff. Okay, now you have 4, hang on, I'm going to get all of these. Control, 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 click, okay. Then I'm going to drag all of them over simultaneously. Alright, now, I want to add some text to these buttons, because otherwise it just look kind of pointless. So, go down to your horizontal type text tool, it looks like text tool. It looks like a T, and I want to use the font Arial. So, use the drop down arrow up here, it's going to be way up here. I could have used just the scroll bar, oh well. Now click Arial. And I want it kind of narrow, italic, because that looks cooler. Now I want this to be, let's say, 18 points, and I want it to be strong. Okay, now, or maybe not 18, let's go down to 14. Right, I'm going to type in home, because every website has a home page. And right now that'll appear as white, don't worry. you need to change that color to black. So I want you to press Control and A at the same time to select all the text. Control A. Now let's go up here to your cover tool. Let's change that to, I don't know, let's say dark green. Make it, not so boring. It's not exactly a good color, but I'm just showing you for now. Press OK. Now, this text will not be exactly on center, so I want to go to the Move tool up here, or you press V, click on that, and I want to make this text more centered. So let's do some more text, for example. Let's copy. No, I'm not going to copy. I'll just do more text. So go back down to your horizontal type tool. Let's do one called Songs. Change that to green. Oh, that's weird. Oh, yeah. All these layers. Okay, your fonts need to be above these layers. So select them by clicking your songs first and hold down Control and press Home. Drag them above these. Okay, now they'll show up. So now what I'm going to do, I'll first deselect. Click on an open gray area right here. Deselect all your layers. I'm going to make another one. So I'm going to make one called Songs, and let's do Lyrics. And that's kind of centered, and now I'm going to do one more right here. Darn it. Lyrics. Press Enter. Actually, not Enter. Just do this to deselect it. Now go back to your horizontal text tool, and let's do one, let's say About. You want to know about this guy. Crazy, or awesome looking dude, actually. Okay, now you want to move this to center him again. It's not too hard. Go back to Lyrics. Okay, now you have your basic buttons. Right now I'm going to teach you how to make those buttons as image maps, the moment you've been waiting for. Go down to this tool right here. It looks like a Sharpie knife. It's kind of below this box-like thing. Click on it once. Actually, before we do that, let's merge all our layers. So, okay, click on About at the very top. Hold down Shift and click down to Layer 0. That'll select all your layers. Right-click and click on this selection called, actually let's change it to a smart object. Convert this to a smart object. It's right here. See that? And right click on it and say Rasterize Layer. Alright, now you're ready to make an image map. Okay, now you have your tool selected. I want you to click on the top left corner of the home box, drag it over the home box. Okay, now I have another box. You gotta make another box now, so I'll just do this really quickly. Make some more boxes. Like that. Alright, we would be ready to export this, but it doesn't have any links yet. Hang on. It doesn't have any links yet. So let's give it some links. I need you to right click on this, go to Edit Slice Options. Now I'm going to have the first one. These are just example sites to prove that they work. So this one's going to be Google. Now you need to type in the full URL, which means HTTP and everything. So HTTP : or two forward slashes www.google.com, and make sure you have another / after that. Press OK. Let's say this one will go to this is a robotics website that I'm in. HTTP : question mark no colon / two / www.eduhsdrobotics.org, another /. And then let's do this one. Let's make this, we can make this yahoo.com. Facebook is blocked, otherwise I'd go to that. So http : www.yahoo.com. And let's have this other one go to Google Mail. So I'm going to do Edit Slice Options again, and do http : www. Let's do mail.google.com. That'd be good. Now, okay, that's good. Now press OK. And now what we're going to do is export this. Now this is very important. Go up to File and say Save for Web and Devices. That is crucial. Click on that. And, it looks pretty good. So I'm going to save this into my flash drive. So run it off my flash drive. Double click on that, and I'm going to make a new folder called Web Page. Do that, enter. And then I'm going to save this, and this is crucial to HTML and images. Make sure you have that selected. Now press save. Okay, now it's almost done saving, so I'm going to minimize this and test it out. Go to my flash drive, and there it is. Oh, hang on. Okay, now notice my mouse doesn't do anything, but as soon as I hover over one of these, it becomes a hand. You click on that, it goes to Google. Amazing, huh? Goes to that, my website, and lyrics, and go to anything. Alright, now that's basically your website on how to put that up there. Thanks for watching.